So the question comes up because we've been talking about Charles Eisenstein's book, Sacred Economics, about the gift economy. It has a roadmap to get off of capitalism. So it's not just like, some fairy. I shouldn't say that because we have friends that are fairies, but not pie in the sky kind of book that it's utopian, but there's no way of getting there. He actually has a roadmap on how to get off capitalism and into the gift economy. I'm not going to read the book for you. If you go to Amazon and select the Kindle version of the book, you can click on download sample and you can get a free sample which gives you a good selection of the book, gives you the table of contents and some written stuff to give you a good idea of what it's all about. And we think every household on the planet should have a copy of this book. Now, the strangest thing about sacred economics, about moving to the gift economy, is Charles Eisenstein doesn't gift the book to us in a book form. So, in fact, I had to pay $26.95 Canadian for the book. But I told you how to get a free sample on Kindle, and I think if you go to Charles Eisenstein's website, there's a free PDF of the book. So I guess he isn't in alignment. I suppose if you're going to print a hardcover book, well, this is a softcover book, if you're going to print this and distribute it, I guess it still costs money in today's economy. But if you wanted to follow this, and rather, this is a very left-brain book. Do you understand right brain and left brain? Left brain is linear. Right brain is holistic. And that book is, I think, it's linear because it's very much designed for your left brain to read it linearly and take all the facts and figures and, put them on your internal tape. A right-brained transmission would not even use words because it's holistic. Perhaps it would happen in a demonstration in your real life. So, the demonstration of it in my real life, one night I was at the karaoke bar and someone ordered Domino's pizza to the bar. And they were sitting at the far end of the bar. I wasn't hungry, but my cosmic characters were. Who were they? Well, they share this body with me. We're a multi-personality that are associated with one body here, and then we have other bodies elsewhere, but here on physical planet Earth, it's this body. And so what happened was, my personality, I wasn't hungry, the body wasn't signaling to me that it was hungry, but I think the other characters looked at it and said, that's a good looking pizza, and they wanted to taste it. So they didn't have the body, they didn't grab a hold of the body by the throat and make it walk over to the person who ordered the pizza in the bar. Instead, they only expressed their desire for a slice of that pizza. So we did nothing. We sat at our table, and lo and behold, within about 10 minutes, the person who had ordered the pizza into the bar came over to our table and said, would you like some pizza? And then they put 2 pieces of pizza down on some napkins for us. That's the gift economy. And we didn't do anything like go over there and mooch off them. Nothing. It was simply the desire of the other cosmic characters that are associated with this body to sample the pizza. And it happened just like that. So that's the right-brained example. How is this going to work for the rest of our lives? Well, I mean, I still have money in my bank account, and when I go to buy gas at the gas station, I still got to put my debit card in the gas pump and pay for it. And I haven't worked for money in over 2 years, not because I, refuse to work in the money economy. It's simply because my body got hurt doing what I was doing, and it's still not well enough to do. It was a pretty physical job. It's still not well enough to do that job. So, are we waiting for the rest of the world to catch up? Um, it's not really given to us. It's not told to us by consciousness what is going to happen. So we're pretty much, very much in the now moment all the time. And so we don't have a plan. We don't plan for the future. That is what we call very 3D, and we're operating at least a 5D level. So if you haven't heard of these dimensions, 3D is old Earth. 5D is the fifth dimension, which was first talked about in about 1969 by the band called The Fifth Dimension. And the famous song was "The Age of Aquarius" or "Up, Up and Away in My Beautiful Balloon." And the other song that we like that's very 5D is John Lennon's song "Imagine." How did we get to be in the now? A long time ago, my friend bought me a copy of Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now. So that helped us get into the now. And we've been doing a lot of work at letting go of being in control of our life, which basically means instead of us making appointments to do things, we let go and we let our body take us for a ride. If we go in the car, we don't know where we're going usually. Sometimes if it's karaoke night, we think we're going to go to karaoke, but we don't always go to the karaoke bar even if it's karaoke night. Sometimes most of the time we do, but we don't know which particular path we're going to go, if we're going to go there right away when it first opens or later. Alright, it's Bob Frizzell for The Reality Game. And actually, I'm not Bob Frizzell. My name is Christopher Isherwood. I'm a novelist. And in my previous life, I was very famous for the Broadway play Cabaret. And I wrote some novels. And I wrote an interesting book about a yogi named Patanjali. The only reason I'm here right now is to let you know that we have more than one personality here, and some of us aren't even Canadian, some of us, I'm a Brit. And this hat used to belong to our Australian friend Bob Ross. The thunder down under, here I am. Yeah, well, I don't want to stay too long because, I'm out in the outback these days, and I only popped into Canada just to say hello because they put my hat on. But, if you want to come for my enlightenment intensives, you got to book it through him, this guy here, and he's in Canada because, I don't carry a cell phone in the outback. I don't like all this extra weight. I don't like being in contact with too many people. So generally speaking, if you want an enlightenment intensive, just let this bloke know, and somehow he'll try and get a hold of me through strange means. I think he's got friends in the kangaroo community. If you're into baseball, I guess you're probably trying to figure out how to watch YouTubes of old baseball games or something. In any event, our local baseball team is not playing, and it's a beautiful night, and they should be playing. In our opinion, I don't know if you like our opinions, our opinion is that everything that's going on with... Anyway, so I'm not watching baseball tonight, and pretty much what I'm doing now is watching bees fly around. Oh, I know what I can tell you. This is my Ripley's Believe It or Not t-shirt. What Believe It or Nots can I give you this day? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been to the Ripley's Museum in a long time. And believe it or not, um, I don't know what else to tell you. Zip happens.